Welcome back. This video is about elapsed time, or how much time has passed. In this video, you are not learning to tell time, you are learning to measure how much time has occurred between certain events. To do so, we need to know some benchmarks. Hours are one thing that you're going to want to get used to adding and taking away. If I know it's 2 o'clock and an hour has passed, I can jump to the next hour. So 2 o'clock plus one more hour gives me 3 o'clock. 30 minutes is another interval you want to be able to get used to adding and taking away. Every hour has 2 30 minutes in it. 30 plus 30 gives me 60, and 60 minutes is an hour. And then we add on any leftover minutes that we have that we haven't used yet. Let's look at an example. A movie starts at 6:30 p.m. It is 1 hour and 35 minutes long. What time will the movie end? Right away, I have my start time. So I'm going to put 6:30 over here. Great, I have my start time. I need to figure out where my end time is going to be. I can add 1 hour really quickly to my timeline. 1 hour, the next hour after 6:30 is not going to be 7 o'clock. It's going to be 7:30, a whole hour later. Now, when I'm looking at 35 minutes here, 35 is not a great number to add, but I can break up 35 into 30 minutes and 5 minutes. Those are great numbers to add. Let's add 30 minutes. 7:30 plus another 30 rounds me up to the next hour, which is 8 o'clock p.m. And then all I have left is a little 5 minutes. Let's add a little jump for 5 minutes. 8 o'clock plus 5 minutes, 8:01, 8:02, 8:03, 8:04, 8:05. That's the end time of our movie. In this example, we were given the start time and all the time in between. Our goal was to find the end time. Let's look at a different type of example. The soccer game began at 3 o'clock p.m. So we have our start time. It ended at 5:15 p.m. So we have our start and our end time this time. How long was the game? Well, I have my start time at 3 p.m. and I have my end time at 5:15 p.m. This time, I'm looking for what's in the middle. I don't know this area. Let's start adding, remembering to use our biggest intervals first. Let's add an hour. Plus 1 hour. 3 o'clock plus 1 hour gets me 4 o'clock. But I'm not quite there yet, so I have to keep adding. I didn't make it to 5:15 yet. Let's add another hour. 4 o'clock plus 1 more hour gets me 5 o'clock. Have I made it there yet? No, I have not. How many more minutes do I need to add to get to 5:15? If you said 15 minutes, you are correct. We have now made it to 5:15. The final step is adding all of the jumps together. So 1 hour plus 1 hour plus 15 minutes equals 2 hours and 15 minutes. So how long was the soccer game? 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, our last example. A cake was in the oven for 55 minutes. It came out at 2 p.m. which is our end time. When did it get placed in the oven? Well, we have our end time, and we're looking for our start time. In a situation like this, we must work backwards with the numbers that were given. We have all the minutes. We have 55 minutes. But 55 is not a friendly number. Let's break it down to make counting backwards easier. I want to get rid of that 5. Take away 5 minutes. Counting backwards from 2 p.m., we're going into the hour of 1. Now we're going to count back by minutes. So 1:59, 58, 57, 56, 55. That is 5 minutes down. And it leaves me with 50 minutes left. I'm not quite there yet. I need to keep subtracting until I get to 0. Let's take away 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Well, that's a little tricky. So 1:55, and I want to take away 20 minutes. Well, 5 take away 0 is still 5. 5 take away 2 gives me 3, and the 1 comes down. We're talking about the hour still. All right. So I am at 1:35. 50 take away 20 is 30. I still have 30 minutes left. So this is now going to go on my timeline. Take away 30 minutes. Well, 1:35, and I'm going to take away my 30 minutes. 5 take away 0 again is 5. 3 take away 3 gives me 0. Drop down our hour. We get to 1:05 p.m. Double check, I used all my amount up. 30 take away 30, I'm at 0. I have found my time. So the cake was placed in the oven at 1:05 p.m. In this video, you've seen a timeline used in 3 different ways. When you've been given a start time and minutes to find the end, when you've been given a start and end to find the middle of time that has passed, and in this situation, when you've been given the end and the time that's passed and you need to find the start. Lots of different ways to use a timeline. Just remember to break it up into hours, intervals of 30 minutes, and leftover minutes. Thanks for watching.